Okay, good everyone, and welcome to my first ever Fantasy Premier League analysis. Okay, yeah, who am I? The question is, who am I? Yeah, so my name is Oise, and my team name is Hon Prince Chelsea. And if you want to know who I am, if you go into my game week history, let's go into it. And we sort out. We see I've been playing the Fantasy Premier League football for about 12 years now. But last season, which was the 2023 to 2024 season, I was ranked 84 in the world and first in Nigeria. So I'm from Nigeria, ranked 84 in the world and first in Nigeria. Then I was ranked about 10 in Chelsea. So that shows us, it tells you what I'm about to give to the team. So from there, so I will not take off much of your time and I'll go straight to the analysis. So what is the analysis today? So we are in game week 1 and everyone is excited about the Fantasy Premier League because the Fantasy Premier League is back. So what is my team selection? That's the big question. So let's see how it goes. So first of all, my goalkeeper is Henderson. Why am I choosing Henderson? Now, there's a secret in the Fantasy Premier League, okay? You don't spend so much money on your goalkeeper, all right? Most goalkeeper are actually 4.5 and 4.0. Most of the first team keepers are 4.5 and most of the second backup keepers are 4.0. So it's better for you to go to one main keeper and one backup keeper because it's likely that your first keeper is going to start at all time. All right, so I chose Anderson because Crystal Palace was actually very good last season. They were actually very, very hot last season. And if you look at the fixtures, Crystal Palace, okay, apart from Chelsea, their first 4 games are actually okay. Okay, Manchester United, last season they were not so good, but they could be better. But you see their fixtures for the first six matches are actually okay. So it's better to go with someone that is not so pricey because if you go with a keeper like a Manchester City keeper, for example, let's see, okay, transfer. You see, okay, for example, like Pickford, let's say Everton Pickford, you see it's 5.0 and it's just too pricey. So it's actually a very good value for the money. Good fixtures. Also, they're actually playing very well right now, and it's actually very good to go with him. So that's my choice, though. Yeah. So Henderson is my first goalkeeper, and my defenders. I'm going to be going with the formation 3-4-3 at the start of this season. Maybe I could change it just depending on the team news and what's going on. So for now, I'll be going in Guardiola. You all know that it was actually very fantastic last season, and honestly, this was the reason why I didn't win the Global League. I was not choosing Guardiola just because I was being skeptical about Pep rotation, and because of that, it cost me a lot. Actually, I should have won the Global League, honestly, but I was not having him, and it actually cost me a lot. So this time, I'm not going to take any chances. Guardiola is my defense. Then secondly, Arnold Alexander. Why am I choosing Alexander? A lot of people say it's very pricey and is extremely pricey and it's just too expensive for a defender. But the truth is that if you look at Liverpool fixtures, they're actually having 4 games that are actually easy because the green. If you look at the key, we have the green, which is good, could be good. The yellow is could go either way, and like that. So if you look at Liverpool, they have 5 good fixtures in 6 games. So having a defender, we are guaranteed that Liverpool is going to keep a lot of clean sheets. All right, so that's why I chose Liverpool. Then Gabriel, he's been very, 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 very fantastic. from last season. Is a defender who scores goals, who makes points, who makes assists. So why not go with Gabriel? A lot of people could have argued, why not Sabila? Why not White? White is a little bit pricey. I think 0.5 million more. Then Saliba starts much more, but Gabriel honestly has more points. If you check last season ranking, you see that Gabriel actually has more points. And in his preseason games, actually Arsenal won how many games now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of these 4 games Arsenal played, he actually had a goal or more. So Gabriel is actually a very good choice. But you can also go with Saliba. You can also go with White. White was also fantastic last season. Then my midfield. Nkunku. Yeah, I chose Nkunku because I won't say he's the best midfielder right now, but with his price range, it's actually a good value of the price. It's 6.5 million compared with Palmer. Palmer is about 10 million. Okay, I'll quickly go there so we can see it. If you go to transfer, for example, I want to take out. Look at Palmer. Palmer is 10.5 million. So to me, it's actually not a. It's just too pricey for Chelsea performance. For now, Chelsea performance is actually not so good. That's just the truth. And having a very expensive Chelsea player is actually risky. So it's better to go with someone who is going to be guaranteed a start, which Nkunku I think is going to be guaranteed a start, and someone that's not so pricey. So you can easily switch him off to any other midfield if he doesn't perform well. But I feel he's going to be playing 90 minutes. He's not on penalties. Palmer will still be on penalties, so Nkunku is actually better. Then Saka, yeah, Saka is actually better. I was speaking with one of my colleagues today. He likes Odegaard, prefers Odegaard, but I feel Saka is much more attacking. Saka is also on penalties, so it's much pricey though. So you can either say you want to go Odegaard and Palmer or Nkunku and Saka. So whichever is fine. Then Eze has been wonderful. You know, Eze has been performing so well. So I think right now is the best midfield. You know that Olisa was actually sold. So to Bayern Munich, but Eze is the only midfield which is going to be constant. It could change, but for now, this is what I like. Then Salah, like I said before, Liverpool is actually having a very good fixture. So if you are not having, this is the best time for you to have a lot of Liverpool players, but you have to be a bit skeptical because this is not flop. It's a new manager, so you can expect anything. I chose Gordon because Newcastle has actually been outstanding. Let us see their preseason games. A lot of people argue with that, but let's see their preseason game first of all. Newcastle, you can see Newcastle actually had 4 wins. Okay, so Newcastle actually has he actually has 3 wins. So you can see they are actually doing very well so far. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I chose Gordon instead of some other people that have assumed some other players. Then Isak is also in my radar. Isak was outstanding last season. Some people could argue with Wilson, but Isak is actually outstanding. At least he delivers. He may not be on penalties, but he actually delivers, and he's a very good, affordable striker for that price range. Then I'm going with Mateta also because Mateta was outstanding last season. He was wrapping up a lot of goals. On the final day last season, he had a hat-trick. So you can actually imagine that for him to have a hat-trick, it shows that it's actually good. So Mateta is actually my choice. A lot of people would have said, okay, why not we go for Sulake? I actually prefer Mateta, but it could change also. But you could since I do not have any sports covering, so I think you could choose Sulake over Mateta. But if some of you would love to go with some differential, so Mateta is actually a very good differential for this game week. So who are my subs? These are people who will come in just in case my first 11 doesn't play. So like I said, this is a 4.0 million keeper. It's an Ipswich keeper, so he's a new keeper which just signed in. So we let's see if he's going to play for Ipswich, if he's going to start first. But if not, we could switch to any other backup keeper. But of course, we guarantee that Henderson is going to start. So Bako is a defender, just in case one doesn't play. Why I bought him? Because he's very cheap, 4.0, and it's also going to be in the starting lineup, we hope. Then Robinson is another one from Fulham. They are playing against Manchester United, 4.5. So I'm much more concentrated more on and this is just an attacking player from Bournemouth, which I'm not expecting to do so much. But so I'm much more concerned with my first 11. The main thing is about getting your first 11 right, getting a good point. Then once the game week starts, you can begin to shuffle and see how the thing goes. So that's the thoughts for now. So you can also put in your comment and share your thoughts on whatever you think we should do, whatever substitution you will make, or whatever things we should do to improve on the current squad right now. Then I would just want to show you a site. So this site is it's called fantasyfootballhub.co.uk. It's an AI is AI operated FPL site whereby you are going to upload your FPL team there and it's going to rate it for you. So for example, you could just upload and we could just rate this. We could just rate the team I just put now, and it says it has a 96 ratings with everybody in there. So if you subscribe, you pay the premium, you can click on suggest transfer. So it takes about 15 seconds. So we could not analyze the team. Please go back to the previous page. So, but you can suggest it and see that it works. And once it works, it gives you a leverage for you to make good transfers. All right. So it's actually a nice tool to do if you want to go ahead and pay the premium and subscribe. It's going to help you suggest good transfers, quality transfers that will really help you to have a very good game week. So for now, I want to thank you for everything, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.